Ah, I'd love to take a trip somewhere. Don't you think so too, Emily? Hmm? Oh yeah, I sure would like to go somewhere. Right? I'd like to go to a hot spring. Oh, hot springs. A hot spring trip sounds good right now. That's what I'm talking about. Emily, you know what I mean? Oh, thanks. Did you think I was serious? I know it, you know. I know you're going on a trip to the hot springs. What? What's with you all of a sudden? I mean, how do you know I'm on a trip? I've heard through curtain means. It's not fair that you're going on this trip without me. But I can't do anything about it. I'm going on the trip with a group of close moms. You're not exactly a close friend with them, so I can't take you with us. What are you talking about? We're good friends, aren't we? It's not fair that you're leaving a good friend behind and inviting the others. Well, you often just tag along for free lunches and free rides and never pay for anything. If I invite someone like that on our trip, I was sure you'd ask us to pay for a portion of the trip. That's why we didn't invite you this time. What? What do you mean? Don't be so paranoid. When have I ever eaten a meal for free? I just owe you money. I just haven't decided when I'm going to pay you back. That's not going to convince me. If you haven't decided when you're going to pay me back, it's like saying you can't actually pay. I guess it depends on how you look at it. I didn't say I wouldn't return it, did I? Can you please stop making a big deal of it? Why do you have to go around saying things like that? Anyway, I haven't invited you, so you can't come. Oh, that's too bad. I know you're going to Colorado. No matter how much you refuse to invite me, if I go there, I can meet up with you at the place. Too bad. You're going to do something like that? I'm out of words. Whatever you say, I would do anything to get what I want. I don't care about that. Just try to do it in a way that doesn't cause inconvenience of others, or else it would surely lead you to your own downfall. I don't know what you're talking about. Anyway, I'll be dining on your money, so you'll have to look forward to it. A later day. I made it to Colorado ahead of time. I got zero money in my possession after the one-way trip. As punishment for you not inviting me on the trip, you were responsible for all of my travel expenses. We actually changed our destination to Oregon. What? Did you lie to me? I mean, we originally planned to go to Colorado, but when they all found out you were trying to come, they wanted to change the destination. Luckily, the inn didn't charge us a cancellation fee, even when we cancelled at the last minute. What the hell? I was just about to take advantage of you guys. Why would you do such a terrible thing? Terrible? You're the one who tried to do something terrible. We were just trying to have a good time, but you're the one who tried to go on a trip without paying. It's your fault. Pardon? It's not my fault. It's a trip. Of course it's more fun to go with a big group. That's usually the case, but I don't know. You're not normal. Who's not normal? You're saying this to a normal person like me? How dare you? Because, normal people pay back what they borrow. But what about you? You're not going to pay back the money you borrowed anytime soon, are you? That's not true. I just haven't decided when I'm going to pay it back. There's a big difference between not paying it back and paying it back sometime. Well, but if you haven't decided when, it's the same as not paying it back. At least that's how the people who lent you the money feel. That's their problem. Don't make it sound like I'm the problem. You're such a jerk. It's a good thing I didn't take you on this trip. Enjoy Colorado by yourself. We don't care about you. Hey, wait up! What are you talking about? You guys lied to me. Take responsibility. Responsibility. Responsibility? What on earth do you want me to take responsibility for? You guys left me in Colorado and went to Oregon. I can't believe you could do such a thing to a good friend. This is unforgivable. It's fraud. It's insulting. I don't know what you're making such a big fuss about. A lot of us have been beaten to a pulp. We all need to fight back at least a little bit. I don't care how you feel. I'm asking you to give me money for my trouble. Don't be so absurd. You've done terrible things to many people in your life, right? I mean, it's all your own fault. You better be sorry. Why do you have to say that to me? You're kidding. I didn't do anything wrong. Yes, you did. You did the worst thing you could do. You can't just borrow someone's money and not return it. It's called stealing. Stealing? I didn't steal anything. Stop talking nonsense. Nonsense? You should be aware that what you're doing is wrong. But, you're the ones at fault. You tricked me into going to Colorado. You need to leave Oregon right now and come to me. Why? You have no money on you. But you brought your wallet, didn't you? Then you have your card. Why don't you just enjoy your trip with your card? You want me to travel alone and with my own money? I'm not going to do that. I'm a housewife, so it's not my money, it's my husband's money. I don't really care whose money it is. You should care. If it gets out that I used my husband's money for this trip without permission, I'll be in big trouble. Then don't take the trip. That's not right. Coming all the way to Colorado and doing nothing and going home? Then what the hell do you want me to do? I'm telling you, you guys come to Colorado and pay for me. There is no other way. Even if you say there is no other way, we're busy with our trip. I guess you'll just have to find some other way. Why are you being so cold-hearted? It costs money just to get around. To do nothing but spend money on transportation? What a waste. I don't care, though. You sowed the seeds yourself, so you'll just have to give up. You're on your own. Hey, wait! How can you be so irresponsible? If you hadn't done something so meaningless, I could have had fun with you. It's because you were going out of your way to do something so meaningless in the first place that we did what we did, okay? You should be aware of what you've done wrong. Why do you keep saying that? It's not my fault. It's not my fault. Don't be so selfish. You can't justify yourself like that. Your past bad behavior is why you're in this situation. What bad behavior? What the hell have I done to deserve this? You're always making us pay for your lunch. You insisted on traveling with us, although I told you not to do so. What the hell is wrong with that? I just wanted to enjoy the trip with you, so I wanted to tag along. I told you that we're going with a group of close friends. It would be a shame if someone we don't get along with came with us. Let me be close with you too! I mean, you don't have to be close friends to go on a trip, right? Wrong. We're not going to have a good time if you come along. What a horrible thing to say! I wanted to go on a trip too! You people are the ones who are making me feel like I'm an outsider. Well, if you want to go on a trip so badly, why don't you use your own money? You're in a good place to enjoy the hot springs. You're talking about that again! I told you I don't want to go around using my own money. Don't keep talking about the same thing. Okay? Well then, let me tell you something. You stop talking about the same thing. What? Most people go on a vacation with their own money. Why do you always rely on other people's money? I've had enough of this. But I don't have that much money. I thought if I receive some money from other moms, I'll be able to take as many trips as I want. I can't believe you would actually do that. Shut up! I don't care what you say. I'm going with you on this trip. Now come to Colorado. Oh, well, you're not going to apologize, then. Understood. Well then, let's put our plan into action. Plan? What plan are you talking about? Well, if you're not willing to apologize, I was going to contact your husband. Huh? Contact my husband? No way! Why would you do that? Why? It's because you're always whining. You're the one who did the wrong thing, and you keep on making excuses? I didn't do anything wrong. I was just trying to get a little bit of your money. I'm talking about the fact that you can say that without hesitation. I've already contacted your husband, so you better be prepared. Wait, you already did? That's too soon! My husband is very picky when it comes to money. He's going to be furious. Well, that's what you get. Why do I deserve this? Stop calling my husband right now. I'm going to be punished so badly. Oh no, my husband's just sent me a message. It's time to pay up then. He wants me to come home right now. Why? Why do I have to go through this? This all happened because you people lied to me. You're the ones who screwed me over. You're the ones who should take responsibility. Don't be ridiculous. Don't talk like it's someone else's fault when it's yours. Don't say such a thing. My husband is so angry. He's forbidding me to hang out with other moms. I can't even hang out with you guys now. That would be great for us, though. You're just a distraction. Why would you say that? In this situation, you should comfort me, like I'm your friend, even if it's a lie. I'm sorry, but I'm not going to say that, and I can't say something that I don't feel at all. No! Please! Why? Why do I have to go through this? My husband is going to be so mad at me when I get home. Yeah, he should be pissed off. You should be ready. No! Please help me. Why is it my fault? Afterwards, Olivia tried to contact me several times, but I ignored her and quickly blocked her number. Olivia soon returned from Colorado in tears to her furious husband. He banned her from meeting with her mom friends and even banned her from going on trips. Now that she can't go anywhere, Olivia stays at home every day and is very stressed out. Well, I guess she got what she deserved. We'll just have to have her accept it. We no longer have to worry about Olivia following us around, so we started going on trips together as mom friends to many different places. I live in a high-rise condo. There's a person named Ava. She has a daughter in the same class as mine, and we are close friends as moms. She lives on one of the upper floors and loves to brag and make fun of those who live on the lower floors. One day, I received a message from Anna inviting me to her monthly tea party. Evelyn, can you join us for the next tea party? Oh, sorry. I have some plans this weekend. Oh, are you going somewhere? Yes, I've decided to take a trip with my family. Oh, I see. Well, come to think of it, our family hasn't been on a trip recently either. We used to stay abroad and at famous hotels. I see. Oh, I'm sorry. I know it's not your thing. I just forgot that there's a disparity even in the same condo. Your disrespect is a regular thing, so I'm used to it now. Well, that's that. So I won't be there next time. Yeah, okay. Oh, and don't worry about souvenirs. I'm not a fan of cheap snacks. The hotels I used to stay at had first-class souvenirs. Now that I remember, I want to go back. Maybe I should cancel the tea party and go on a trip myself. Where are you going, Evelyn? A hot spring. Wow, there are some famous hotels there. I'd have to be in a hotel of that rank to be satisfied, but I'm sure we won't be able to get one now. Is that the Rude Hotel, by any chance? Oh, you know it too? It's on TV and in magazines. I'm sure you know. It's the kind of hotel that a commoner like you would love to stay at, isn't it? I got a reservation by chance this time. We were thinking of staying there. You're staying at the Rude Hotel? Yes, I am. Is it true that the Rude Hotel is where reservations are hard to get? That's right. I see. Look, I hate to tell you this when you're looking forward to it so much. I don't think you should go. What? I mean, it's not a hotel for common people. When you were making your reservation, didn't you just write down the name of the condo? Can you write down the floor number of the condo when you check in? I'd be too embarrassed to write that I live on one of the lower floors. I don't really care, though. Whether you care or not, I wonder what the hotel would think. The quality of the hotel will go down. I don't have a choice. I'll help you. Help with what? I'll stay in the hotel for you. Huh? It would be better if a rich woman like me stayed there instead of you. I bet the Rude Hotel would be happy too. What are you talking about? I'm the one who made the reservation. Anyone who sees you can tell you're not worthy of it. I'm just saying I'd feel sorry for you if you were turned down at the hotel. Anyway, I'll be there this weekend. I'm sure you'll be able to find a place that suits you. I know that Ava would not listen when she starts saying these things, so I have no choice but to call the hotel and tell them that Ava and her family will stay at the hotel. And on that day... Oh, Evelyn! I just arrived at the hotel. Did you inform the hotel? Yes, I did. Thank you. It's a different kind of hotel, isn't it? If you had come, you'd be all over the place. You can thank me for that. I'll send you pictures of the room and the food when I check in, just to get a feel for it, right? Sure. I'll send you a picture too. Oh, you'll send some too? I'd love to know what kind of hotel a common person stays in. I'll look forward to it. A few hours later. Evelyn, this is a lovely room, and the food is absolutely gorgeous. That's great. This room is comfortable too. The food was delicious. Huh? Is this the hotel you're staying in? Isn't this the suite room of the Rude Hotel? Yes, it is. Since I gave away our room, we had to rebook it. Suite rooms are several times the price of this room, isn't it? Evelyn, are you sure you can afford it? Well, I was going to pay for the trip with my own money. Oh yeah, you both work, don't you? But I'm sure the money you're making at your part-time job would have flown right out the door. Shouldn't you have put more money aside for living expenses? Maybe you're getting a little competitive with me. You know, if you push yourself too hard, you'll have a hard time later on. I'm not competing with you. I was just thinking of using the money I earn on times like this. It's none of my business how frugal your family lives after this, but how could you reserve a suite room at such a short notice? My father prepared it for me when I told him about you. Your father? Yes, my father's company is the Rude Hotel. Oh, so the guy who brought us our meal earlier? That could have been your father. My father manages the hotel, so he hardly ever stands in front of guests anymore. Management? Yeah, my father runs the Rude Group. Management? So, you mean he's the founder of the Rude Group? Yes. That's why they went through the trouble to reserve this room. At first, I said I'd just get a regular room, but thanks to you, I was able to stay here. Now I'm grateful for that. I can't believe your father runs the group. So you're wealthy then? Wealthy. When I attend my father's parties, I've met people who own several companies overseas. I'm embarrassed to call myself wealthy. Ava, you say you're rich, so you're probably as wealthy as one of those people then. What does your family do? Oh, they own a company. Cool. How many stores do you have? Where do you have branches abroad? Just one local factory. What? You run a company? Or you mean you run a factory? And you think you're rich? Do you think we're stupid? No matter how rich your family is, you didn't earn the money yourselves. My husband is a section chief at a prestigious company. He's on the fast track. We're not on the same level as yours, a two-income family. A prestigious company, you say? Yes, line trading. You've heard of it too, right? Line trading? Yes, I'm familiar with it. My husband is a board member there. I didn't know your husband worked there too. I'm not aware of personnel matters at the manager level. What? A board member? Your husband? Then why are you living on the lower floors? My husband is afraid of heights, and I'm not that particular about where we live. So, the place we live in right now is more than enough. I'm usually busy, and I'd rather spend my days off relaxing at our vacation home. A vacation home? Yes. Many people around me have them. Where do you have yours, Ava? I don't have a vacation home. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. You always talk down to us, so I thought you were living a fabulous life. So tell me about you. What makes you rich? Well, I live on the upper floors of the condo. I could live there if I wanted to, though. My husband works at a prestigious company. My husband is a board member there. We go abroad for long vacations. I have a vacation home abroad. And? What else? I'm sorry. I was one of the common people. Oh, Ava. I don't care if you're common or wealthy. I'm looking forward to having you as a friend. Enjoy the hotel today. After returning from that trip, Ava never talked down on me again. Seeing Ava, who became completely docile, the mom friends around her wonder what had happened to her.